Oh, we didn't get the music. Good afternoon, and welcome to Outside the Round Table. And I'm your host, H.L. Seiler. Before we get started, I try every week to give a moment of silence to our loved ones all over this country that have been affected with this deadly virus, this COVID-19, this coronavirus. So at this time, I would like for you to join me and give a moment of silence for the over 127,000 people lost to this pandemic. So can you just give a moment of silence? Thank you very much. Having said that, y'all ready? Everybody ready? I remember that when I was a kid. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Get down. I played quarterback with Mr. Christian team at South Street Rec. Y'all call it Midtown now. But I digress. Let me get back to wait, I almost forgot. I want to also show love and send a shout out to our first responders. I want to give a shout out to our first responders. I don't want to forget them because, listen, everybody, people really don't know how very important those guys are. And now, due to poor leadership at both the federal and state levels, everybody go through another wave. And guess what? This wave is more intense than the first, everybody. More intense than the first. So my heart and my prayers go out to all you guys, first responders. That includes doctors, nurses, hospital staff. You know, anybody that's going to be out there on the front line, law enforcement especially, and especially y'all at the jailhouse and at the prisons. Because y'all are real heroes and sheroes. Because we ain't got no leadership. No leadership at all. Let me start out by saying to all my listeners who have emailed me, texted me, called me to express their feelings about me going on and how I'm going in on Trump and this and that. Listen. I really appreciate you guys being concerned with my well-being when it comes to talking about Mr. Trump. Okay? I really appreciate it. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to lean close in to your radio or whatever, your iPhone or whatever you got on. And listen what I'm going to tell you. I can't help it. I can't help it. Because to me, and it's just me, and I'm going to stand by it, Donald Trump, right, and Moscow Mitch McConnell, I'm going to have a new name for him, Moscow. Kind of McConnell and Moscow all in one. Moscow Mitch McConnell and Donald Trump in his Republican Senate. That's why I keep telling y'all we got to take this Senate. We got to. If we don't, it don't matter who president. They're going to still do the same thing they're doing. Scrub. Same thing they did under Obama. They do the same thing under another Democratic president. That's why it's so vital that we take the Senate. Because really what they're doing in the Senate is un-American. But I digress again. But listen carefully. Donald Trump, Moscow Mitch McConnell, and that second Republican Party in the Senate, that group is the greatest existential threat this country's ever seen. Not since the Cuban Missile Crisis. I'm talking about not since the bird flu. Not since World War I, World War II. No, ever. That's how serious I am about that. Cause listen, what's coming out about Mr. Trump is what I've been saying since I started this show. Huh? What I've been saying since I started this show. He's a Putin asset. That ain't hard to see. He's doing Putin's bidding. That's what he's doing. I say this with a heavy heart. Trust me, I do. I say this with a heavy heart because I'm one of those people who won't allow myself to cast aspersions on people unless I'm sure. Huh? Unless I'm sure. Guess what? I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't know about the next man. I don't know about you, but I'm sure. And the reason I speak out on Mr. Trump is because I've watched his moves. You see. And I'm finna go at it. You already know what I'm finna say. What my daddy told me. You don't watch the man, you watch his moves. I'm watching his moves. And to me, his moves are anti-American. Plain and simple. His moves, to me, are anti-American. Either he doesn't get it, or he's down with the lick. Huh? Either he doesn't get it, or he's down with the lick. To me, he's a head honcho. He's the number one person orchestrating the lick. And for y'all who might not know what the lick is like somebody who's down with doing something. Either looting or corrupting or doing it or robbing somebody. That's called a lick. He sees, him and his friends see America as a big old giant lick. You can see the way he's governing our country. It's in a way that's not becoming of a U.S. president. Because no matter what, listen, no matter what party you're affiliated with, we have a president that, in my opinion, seems to have an aversion and total antipathy toward the people that he's supposed to be protecting and serving. Huh? I mean, if I'm wrong, 386-516-8030, 516-8031. If I'm wrong, call and tell me I'm wrong. Or call and tell me that you just disagree with my opinion. Because there's no right or wrong on this show. Our motto is stimulate conversation while assimilating information. I can't tell nobody how to believe or how to see life through their own eyes. I can just give you my view and my opinion based on the time I've been on this earth. So I never try to tell nobody they're wrong. But it's almost as if this guy's a huge paradox sitting up there in the office. You know, he's supposed to be our leader, but he refuses to lead. Only thing he don't have a problem with is hurting us. He has no problem hurting us. He has no problem not caring about the people of this nation. He has no problem with that. That's the only time that he's in action when it comes to hurting us. When it comes to help us, he's non-action. He's non-action. I mean, I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. Because, you know, being president of the United States, you have this status, right? You have the status to be the most powerful man in the world. Most powerful man in the free world. That's the status you got by being president of these United States. Not to mention, you have the ultimate position in life that every kid growing up dreams of being. Every kid wants to be the president of the United States. The president of the United States, the status that comes with being our leader. But also, listen carefully, but also, we always had a president that's been kind of humble. Because all that comes with being a leader of this great country. You gotta be honored to be serving us. So it comes with a certain amount of humility with that. But this guy doesn't even have the sense to even sense that anything else that goes with holding the highest office in the land, you should be proud and happy. He's governing our country like it's a banana republic. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know about to you. He was supposed to make America great again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This guy was supposed to make America great again. Because if this is what makes America great again, then count me out. Count me out. It's making America great. A country where we can go to the moon, but we can't test everybody? Huh? We can go to the moon and back, but we can't test all the citizens of the country to make sure we got a healthy community and a healthy nation? What's so great about that? When people stand in line doing a pandemic for hours, what's so great about that? When people stand in line to vote for hours, right in the smack middle of a pandemic, what's so great about that? Can somebody call in and tell me what's so great about that? 386-516-8030, 8031. I dare somebody to call in and tell me what's so great about that. People stand in line for hours just to vote during a pandemic. And he's trying to block mail-in voting at every turn. What's so great about me being scared of being killed in the street by the police department? Same department I pay my hard-earned taxes to. What's so great about that? I'm just trying to figure out how he making America great again. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you piggyback on the Obama economy. So other than getting the richest 2 or 3%, that big tax cut, I don't know what else he did for nobody else. He ain't did nothing for just every day. Seems like he's been running for election ever since he won the first one. Huh? Seems like the very first day he got in office, he been running for election for the next term. listening to us. He ain't listening to the people of this country. Because all this is what's going on since this guy took office. Because you can get tough. He can get tough with the protesters. Oh, yeah, he can get tough with the protesters. Oh, had him pushed all out the way, pushed down so he can walk through like a tough guy. And he had done ran in the bunker that Friday night, so he had to come out and save face. So now, Putin put a price tag on our kids' head, and you don't say nothing. Soft, just like I always said you was. We tell just how you walk down that ramp. That's what you about. A rich crybaby. You done lost more money in this country than any human being living. Over $1 billion he done lost. It escapes me why anybody would vote for this dude to run this greatest country in the world. We're the laughingstock of the world right now. You talking about we gonna Obama? No, we weak right now. This is the weakest this country ever been. Putin puts money on the heads of our kids. You say nothing. You do nothing. You're a do-nothing president when it comes to when we need you. You know nothing. So you'll say nothing, you'll do nothing, and you'll know nothing. But I bet you know where that money at. That stimulus money that you fighting over. That you getting rid of our dogs and putting your dogs in. Cause you think you're gonna walk out the door with all our money. You done lost your mind for real. Huh? You done lost your mind for real if you think you finna walk out with all that stimulus money, buddy. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. And that's what, and everybody listen. That's what they up to. Because can somebody tell me one thing? Tell me one thing he's done for the working poor. Because that's what we are. The working poor. That's what we are. The working poor. Somebody tell me one thing he's done? Because that's what we are, the working poor, under this administration. All he's done this whole entire time that he's been in office is made us less safe under him. Whether domestically or foreignly. He's corrupt everybody who worked for him. He don't corrupt everybody who worked for him. He's fired more people than any president in the history of this country. Hell, he even fired everybody in the pandemic department the first day he came in office. Obama had that in place. So what's so great that he's doing? What's so great that he's doing to make America great again? Because I bet it's different. Because I profess that he's made America the laughing stock of the entire world. Of the entire world, we're the laughing stock of the entire world. How profound it is for him to call Obama, tell him we were weaker than Obama, we the weakest now. No, nobody. We can't even go to Europe right now. We have no leadership. We're supposed to be the leader of the free world. Right now, we chumps. Other country, because we can't handle our business, other country telling us, no, y'all can't come over here right now. We never heard Europe tell, or anybody tell America, your people can't come because y'all ain't got y'all health service thing under control. Y'all pandemic out of control, is raging out of control. That's something we usually hear from other countries. That's something we usually hear from other countries. That just shows you how far we have fallen. How far we have fallen on the world stage. Huh? On the world stage. We're no longer that country that people always come to for advice or come to for help. Even now, having said all that, we don't have a plan right now to combat this virus. Now you know that's a shame. I don't understand why people not outraged. I don't understand why people going back in restaurants and sit down. I get to that in a minute. I don't understand. Do anybody understand that our lives is in jeopardy? Our mere existence is in jeopardy. Do anybody understand that? Do anybody understand these people playing games with our lives? Do anybody understand that? It's a shame that a president of the United States don't even have a plan for us right now, 4 months into this pandemic, 4 or 5 months into this pandemic. He still ain't got a plan, and he talking about, hell, he playing God. He's showing you how he feel about you. Right now, as I speak, we have over 2.5 million cases. People who have had or have the virus. And we just, I think, went over 127,000 people before I came on air dead. 127,000 people dead in 4 months. You do the math. I keep telling anybody who will listen, they playing games with our lives. I keep telling y'all that they playing games with our lives. When they're not making it mandatory that everybody wear a mask, they playing games with our lives. When they give misinformation, they got people out there thinking they don't need no mask because it's gonna make Trump look bad. They playing games with our lives. When Donald Trump get tested almost every day, but then try to make a mockery with somebody else wearing a mask, they playing games with our lives. See no game. It's our lives. And y'all know good and well when you find out somebody feel like that way about you, you get rid of. So what's the hold up? Only reason Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell wearing a mask now is because they're looking at the polls. Because that's what it's all about with the polls. They don't care about nothing about me or you. Our enemies playing Trump like a fiddle. Putin got him out of Syria. Now Turkey and Russia all in Syria. Putin got him to withdraw troops. He ain't really did it yet, but he mentioned it, but he getting the pushback to bring troops out of Germany. All that Putin bidding. All that's Putin bidding. That ain't America. Can anybody answer this question for me? 386-516-8030-8031. Why would the President of the United States, and I'm serious about this, why would the President of the United States cut back testing sites in Texas when Texas has the virus raging through its state? The virus is raging through Texas. And what did he do? He pulled back funding for testing sites. Tell me that ain't anti-American. Tell me he cared about the people of Texas. I dare you. Come here and tell me he covered the people of Texas. I dare you. Why would he do that? You know why you do that? Because he's anti-American. Because he's anti-American. Listen. Wake up. Everybody wake up. This guy is Putin's asset. Plain and simple. Case closed. Now that we know that, we got to put a moratorium on this guy and stop him from using any of his power to make any more moves until this virus is under control and we find out and do some investigations. Until that money, there needs to be a freeze put on that money. I keep telling y'all, Donald Trump trying to steal $600 billion from us. Over $500 billion he's trying to get. Because the only way, which they should have never even got that money. But they got that money under the stipulations that we will have oversight, which was going to be the Inspector Generals. And that you couldn't get that money to companies to use to buy back stock and to give bonuses to their CEOs. Those were the main two talking points in order for that bill to go through. Okay? Y'all with me? Guess what they did when they got the money? That's right, you guessed it. They did exactly what they wasn't supposed to do. They gave money to their CEOs, and the company used the money to buy back stock. That's why you had the stock market in the midst of April when everybody dying and crying. The stock market was having the best run it had in 33 years. See, that ain't right. I don't care what nobody said. That ain't right. That ain't right. You can't buy PPEs for our great doctors and nurses and medical staff. But you can't find, you even try to privatize that. Because Obama had all that stuff in stock, you get what you did. See, that media don't tell you that come from research. You went and bought PPEs from other countries. I don't know what kind of deal you made with them, but we already had all that stuff. Then you say Obama left the cupboards bare. How can we continually put up with this big liar like this, man? And let's face it, you people who voted for him, y'all hypocrites. Because you know why? Y'all hypocrites because you wouldn't let him babysit your child. So why would you let him run this country? If he wasn't qualified to babysit your kid, How can he be qualified to run this country? And I say this till they take my ashes and take them off the coast of Miami and throw them off in the ocean. I'm going to say this until it happens. How could you? Could it be the fact that he was a leading pundit out there pushing the Obama birther movement? The little conspiracy and theory they had that somehow as a baby he knew he was going to be the president, so he forged his. What kind of sense does that make? Calling you on the air and outside the round table. This is HL. Go ahead.
Mr. Saller.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, my friend?
Oh, I'm just tired of all the craziness that's going on in a great country that we live in, and I don't understand why the people that are supposed to be in charge for a president just like this not doing their job.
Hey, you and everybody else tired of it. Hey, listen, the new press secretary that we got, she might not be there too much longer, man, because she can't lie as good as the other one. She can't lie as good as Sean Spicer did and Sarah Huckabee Sanders. So she's fumbling with papers and they asking her questions and she deflecting. You know, when they ask her about, you know, the president having or Putin putting a bounty, you know, on our troops, she said he hadn't been briefed on that because, you know, the intelligence wasn't confirmed. So we didn't tell him about that.
Man, they get thousands of...
There's two problems with that. The first problem is that you got a crisis going on that you're not telling the president about. And the second question is, if they did tell him, he didn't do anything about it. Just let it go on. So either way, it don't look good for him. So she couldn't come up with something that even sounded credible. So she just deflected and moved on to the next question. She's not as good as Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Sean Spicer. So she might not be in that position too much longer because she can't carry his lies for him. But see,
it's so much to cover. You see what I'm saying? It becomes increasingly hard to cover all that. You know what I mean? You got so much going on with this guy that it becomes you have to be Houdini to be able to cover all that. And that's the difference between Spicer and Huckabee. They gone now because they was good liars, but he don't pile on so much since they left. It just become increasingly. And then when you're dealing with the health issues, you know, we go with scientific fact on health issues. So now it's kind of hard for you to say they're being partisan and they out to get you and all that when it comes to people's health, and then people see that you're not making no plans to try to help them. You see, so you can tell that lie long enough, but when people, you know, the longer people get to watch you, because listen, it's my opinion right now. He knows he's in over his head, and he knows he has no chance of being reelected. So right now, I feel like he's just doing whatever he could do, trying to make as much money as he could make. Because I can guarantee you, man, he don't make so much money since he's been in the White House, and he don't want to deal with it no more because he realized now that he ain't president material, and that's over his head. And that's what I feel like him and all his buddies, you know, they you know what I'm more concerned about? I'm concerned about him not testing everybody, but I'm also concerned about that money. Because we're going to need another stimulus package. We're going to need another stimulus package. And they want to keep this country open and keep this government open when people dying out here in the streets. All because they don't want to give us none of the money that we put in. That's our money. But they still up there fighting over our money. That's why you ain't heard nothing from him. That's why he got rid of all the inspector generals. Like I always say, he got rid of the watchdogs and put in his dogs. It ain't no, see, everybody think he's in it. No, all this by design. Because the only way he can steal is to create chaos. Because any sound human being with good sense would know, why would I go to the 3 hottest states in the nation to hold a rally when those are three states that's the virus is spreading more rapid than those 3 states right now than anywhere, and I'm going to go and hold a rally? That's got to be intentional. That's got to be intentional.
Let me touch base on something else. If let's say, for the sake of argument, you was mistakenly identified as saying something that you know you didn't say, wouldn't you come out and say, hey, look, I didn't say that, I apologize if it came out that way? But if somebody comes out and says, you retweeted a video of somebody saying, white power, but you have yet, you took it off, your Twitter account, but you have yet to come out and say, I denounce that, or you have yet to come out and say you don't agree with that. The only thing you just did, you just took it down because you got cooked. And the only reason you took it down is because Tim Scott wants his dissent to it. But you have yet to come out and denounce that. So that's telling me that you intended to put that out there. And this press secretary was like, oh, he didn't hear that part. He didn't hear the white power part. You know that yet. He intentionally put that on there, and he has yet, I'm still waiting for him to put on his Twitter account that he doesn't agree with that statement.
He's not going to do that because he's intentionally doing that because he know that's what y'all want him to do. See, the same thing that this guy, let me tell you something. I don't know why everybody keep being appalled by this dude. What else is left for him? If you don't care about my kids getting killed and about me being able to live so I can't go to work, I know you ain't gonna care nothing about changing your Twitter. You see what I'm saying? That don't surprise me. That don't surprise me. That don't surprise me. He doubling down on his white supremacy message. But see what you put. Go ahead.
You would think that after all this racism, Black Lives Matter and all this, which I know he cares nothing about.
Exactly.
But you would think that somebody in his circle would say, just put up, say something about that tweet.
But see,
even if you say there were some good people, like he's known to say, there were some good people there, in spite of what, the white power, there was some good, even if you say that, say something, because, this is silence is confirmation. So I know you know, and I know, and any sane person listening to your show knows it stands on white supremacy.
Right.
But at least kind of fool us, at least humor us. Say something. That's all I want. I just want you to say something. Even if you come out and say, I agree with it. White power, just come out and say white power yourself. But say something.
Gotcha. Well, appreciate your call, Mr. Scott. I guess he gone. We going to break, and we'll be right back. It's HL Solid outside the round table. We'll be right back.
This is Daytona Station for R.J. Gaines Funeral Home, 386-253-7686.
Okay, we back. Listen, like I was saying, plain and simple. I feel like we're on a plane, right? Keep telling y'all that I feel like we're on a plane with no pilot, right? So what we gonna do? We gonna sit back and let that plane crash? Or we gonna go in that cockpit and try to land this plane without killing any more people? What we gonna do, y'all? I'd like to know. Because if it was up to me, we need to strip Donald Trump and Moscow Mitch from passing another federal judge through the Senate. When they don't pass over 200 federal judges, they ain't doing nothing but confirming federal right-wing judges. That's all they doing. They ain't doing no infrastructure bill. They ain't trying to worry about giving the American people some more relief. None of that. You can't tell me no paper play scheme going on with him just continually trying to confirm all these judges who not qualified. One who ain't even had who ain't even never tried a case. So what now? What'd you say, Joe? I said they just tried to confirm when I don't know if I ain't heard the confirmation. Did you get confirmation? But just the audacity of him trying to pass a 38-year-old who passed the bar, but they ain't never had one as a judge. Never tried one case as a lawyer. And you try to pass him off as a federal judge because you're trying to stack the courts with right-wing conservative judges for the next 40, 50 years. Trying to make everybody keep living like they're in the 60s. Get a minority of white men that want us to keep living like we in the 50s and the 60s. So we need to put a moratorium on any more judges and this guy making any more moves that can come back to hurt us, man. Because, I mean, you got people out there struggling. And another thing, they're not addressing the people. And then when they do address the people, they're lying to the people. People out there struggling, and they don't know what to believe. And that ain't right. Because people count on the government to at least give them the facts so they can make an informed decision. Huh? We should be at least count on that. Do you think it's right? You got all these old people out here who's struggling to make it, and y'all sitting on your butts up there in Washington, and you got these news pundits and all that going out giving all these people, you know, because Trump, all he does is obfuscate anyway. Getting confusing these people and creating chaos at the same time. Are you kidding me? Is this making America great? I did my daily, listen, and I blame the media too. I did my daily jog last night, right? And I usually go down Bernard, I go Bernard all the way to the beach, around about 8, 9 o'clock every night. And for some reason, I went further than I usually go, and I seen all the bars and all the restaurants. And I'm saying to myself, I don't see people with no mask on. And I'm saying to myself, are these people crazy? And then I thought about saying, no, they ain't crazy. They getting mixed messages. They getting mixed. That's what I say. They're playing games with our lives. All that I'm telling you is them playing games with our lives. They don't care about you. You better care about yourself. You better keep that mask on. You better try to stay home the best you can. You better try to stay out of crowds. This is another 150,000 people gonna die for this whole thing. Just off this first wave. We didn't even talk about the wave that's coming in the winter. We can't get through this. You want to talk about how great you is? Other countries handling it way better than we are. This is what happens when you have a third-rate reality show bum running the country. Because that's what he is, a third-rate reality show bum. Playing games with people's lives. If this guy wasn't president, you know how many people still be living right now? I can imagine how people feel who done lost loved ones. Because I put it right on him. I put it right on him. He knew way in November, last November. I ain't talking no January, February. He knew in November. And doing the same thing what they always do for him, try to cover for him. Cover him for what? He weak. Get him out of the way before he do us irreparable harm. He's telling you that man mentally ill. I gave him a daily job, right? And I'm seeing all these people sitting in the bar, don't mask, nothing. And I remember saying to myself, it's the government fault. This is the government fault. Plain and simple. It should also be illegal. It should also be illegal to hide the truth concerning this virus. Huh? That's how we get around all this bull. That's how we get them to stop playing games with people's lives. We tell them, listen, y'all need to go right now. We need a bill. No more lying. People need to know what's going on. We got to go with scientific data. Data, whatever part of the country you live in. Huh? It should be legal to have any truth concerning the virus or any other health issue that affects the people. When it comes to the people, he ain't even got no business being up there. He won't even read. What he up there for? You're mad, but you're mad at both for the tell it all. Yeah, both the creep just like you. That's how y'all do. Y'all turn on each other. But I'm going to believe what he said. No, this is what happens when you have no leadership, man. He's not helping. Whenever you ever seen our government not help? When have you ever seen our government not help? He don't even want to help. He want to play golf. Never seen a government not come in and want to help the states in a crisis. This guy telling the states they're on their own. Are you kidding me? They're on their own. I keep telling y'all, and I'm gonna say it again. I can't wait till November. Huh? I can't wait till November. I'm counting the days. He's so bad when it comes to protesters. He gonna make it mandatory 10-year sentence for knocking down a statue. Yeah, I'm tough. Peaceful protesting people. Now, you turn on, you're more concerned about the statue than you're concerned about the price on our kids' heads. You're more concerned about statues, but not our kids. Oh, you gonna get them 10 years, but you ain't gonna sit in the pool. Mr. Trump, I'm talking to you. You missing in action, partner. You missing in action when Russia paid the Taliban to kill our soldiers. This is why I say, time and time again, everybody listen to him. He's anti-American. He's governing his way because that's what Putin telling him to do. I think his sole purpose right now was to make as much money as he can. Why not doing one single thing for the American people? Huh? Make as much money as he can without giving one dime to the American people. And guess what? He's getting away with it. He's getting away with it. Because you have people in the Republican Party that are his number one sycophants, and they're making so much money that they can't say no to him. Especially since everybody getting away with it. Huh? Especially because everybody getting away with it. Because now here's a man who only concerns himself with our money. He doesn't concern himself with our kids. How can you not know that Russia put bounties on our kids? We get thousands of briefs of information every day. Something that important, man, you know we know you to know. And if you didn't know, that's even worse. Are you kidding me? Whichever way you want to go with it, brother. Whichever way you want to go with it, Mr. Trump. It's still worse than the statue. Than the Confederate statue. Makes no sense, man. He won't call out Putin. He just won't do it, y'all. He won't call out Putin. If he won't do it for your kids, then who is he going to do it for? Think about that. If he won't do it for your kids, then who are you going to do it for? I say no. Just like you know about the virus way back in November. But what I keep telling everybody, it's all by design. It's all by design. All you gotta do is look at his actions. All he want to do is create chaos. He needs chaos in order to execute his game plan. I keep telling y'all, the whole entire game plan is to distract while he's doing all these nefarious deeds. So what I want everybody to do is wear your mask. We out in public, wear your mask. Try to make sure you social distance. And make sure you think for yourself. Because they're playing games with our lives. And if you love your life, don't play games with your life. All right? So listen, this is H.L. Seiler. I love you all. And until next week at noon, y'all be safe. Okay? I'm out.